Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're zeroing in on something critical for millions of people, the Pi network. If you've been mining Pi on your phone, listen up. Those coins, they're shifting, gaining real value, and, well, that's attracting some serious attention from attackers. The game has changed.
It really has. Pi Network launched back in 2019. Stanford PhDs behind it, aiming to make crypto mining easy, just using your smartphone. But we're past that initial easy phase now. The focus is shifting towards the mainnet launch. And whenever value starts to concentrate like this, security becomes paramount. The risk to your holdings is definitely higher.
Exactly. So that's our mission for this deep dive. We've looked into the Pi Core team's big move here, this thing called the passkey. We're going to break down why it was suddenly so necessary, what this next-gen tech actually does for you, and crucially, how you can set it up, like right now. Think of this as your fast track to better protection. Okay, let's start with the why. Why this sudden push, this urgent need for a security overhaul?
It's really about the network maturing. As Pi gets bigger and closer to that mainnet, the Pi coins people hold aren't just potential value anymore. They're becoming an attractive target. The whole thing is moving from a cool project to something with tangible assets that attackers want.
And we're seeing evidence of this already, aren't we? The community chatter seems pretty loud.
Yeah, reports from users globally, especially in places like the Big Pi Facebook groups, are suggesting maybe tens of thousands of accounts might have been hacked, or compromised somehow.
That number, even if it's an estimate, really underscores the problem. And when you look at how they're being attacked, it's mostly through deception. It's less about cracking the network itself and more about tricking the actual users.
Right. So what does that look like on the ground? How are these thousands of people actually losing access or funds? Well, we're seeing a big surge in phishing scams, really quite sophisticated ones. These are fake websites, fake messages, all designed to look like official Pi stuff. And they're after two things. Your password, obviously, but even more critically, your seed phrase. Those secret words that basically give anyone complete control over your wallet.
I've heard about fake KYC forms too. Is that part of it?
Oh, absolutely. That's a common tactic. They build these fake know your customer pages that look totally legit. They make you feel like you're doing a required step, and then they ask you to confirm your security by typing in your seed phrase. People think it's official and just hand over the keys.
Wow. So the fact that so many attacks are apparently succeeding, it just proves your point. Pi isn't just a mining app anymore. It's valuable and needs serious defense.
Precisely. It means every single user needs to change their mindset about security. Your Pi has value, so you need to protect it like it has value. Simple as that.
Okay, so the Pi Core team rolls out the passkey. You might see a pop-up in the app. Protect your Pi with one tap. What is this, and why is it supposedly the answer, especially to phishing?
It's a really significant step up. A passkey isn't just a new password. It's designed to completely replace passwords for Pi access. And what's really smart is that Pi isn't inventing some brand new untested system. They're using the WebAuthn standard. This is backed by the FIDO Alliance. Big names like Google, Apple, Microsoft are all behind it.
Yeah.
It's basically the future of secure logins being adopted everywhere.
Okay, so it's not something I have to remember, like a password. How does it work then? What's the actual mechanism?
It uses something called public key cryptography, but let's make that simple. Imagine the passkey isn't one secret thing, but like a matched pair of digital keys. One private, stays locked on your phone, one public that Pi knows about.
A matched pair, like lock and key.
Sort of, yeah. Or think of it like a unique digital handshake. When you go to the real Pi Network login, the site shows its authentic ID, its fingerprint. Your phone's passkey checks that fingerprint. If it matches, boom, you're in. Instantly, securely, all happening locally on your device. But if it's a fake phishing site, the fingerprints won't match. Your passkey just refuses the handshake. The login fails automatically. Nothing secret ever gets sent.
Okay. So it completely cuts out the human element of being tricked into typing your secret into the wrong box. The technology itself stops that failure point.
That's the core idea. The cryptographic keys are generated specifically for the real Pi service. They literally cannot work on a fake site. That's what makes passkeys inherently phishing resistant.
But hang on. If it uses my Face ID or my fingerprint or PIN, isn't that just shifting the weak point? What if someone gets my phone and figures out my PIN?
That's a fair question. The security boost is layered. First, like we said, no password-like secret travels over the internet, which reduces interception risk massively. Second, about local security. Passkeys are designed to use the secure hardware already in your phone. Your face scan or PIN isn't the key itself. It's the way you unlock access to the actual private cryptographic key stored safely inside a secure chip on your device.
Okay, so even knowing my PIN isn't enough, they'd need to somehow break into that secure chip on the phone itself to fake the handshake? That sounds much harder.
Much, much harder than stealing a password from a leaky database or tricking you. The private key never leaves that secure element. The server only ever deals with the public key for verification. It just makes the whole process safer, quicker, and honestly more convenient too.
Right, convenience and security, the holy grail. So let's bring this down to the Pi ecosystem. How does this help users in real-world scenarios? The core team mentioned two specific situations.
Yeah, these really show the practical power. Scenario 1, your phone gets lost or stolen.
Okay, walk me through that. Without a passkey, what's the risk?
Well, without a passkey, if a thief gets past your phone's lock screen somehow, maybe they could try password reset options using your email or phone number if those are compromised too. They might try to get into the Pi app that way.
And with the passkey?
With the passkey enabled, they hit a wall. They physically cannot open the Pi app and access your account without authenticating again right there. Using your specific method, Face ID, fingerprint, PIN, it ties access directly to your biometrics or your unique code on that specific device, wallet access. Blocked. Instantly. Even if they got past the phone's main lock.
That's a powerful hardware link protecting your digital stuff. Okay, now back to the phishing immunity. That seems like the most direct counter to the current wave of attacks we talked about.
Absolutely. Phishing immunity is the big headline here. Because, as we discussed, the passkey is cryptographically tied only to the legitimate Pi service. It means even if you slip up, you click a bad link that looks real, the passkey itself knows it's a fake, the handshake fails, authentication stops dead. You, the user, are no longer the potential weak link in that scenario. The tech covers for that potential mistake.
And the sources really hammered this point. Adding a passkey makes getting into your Pi account extremely difficult for anyone else, even if somehow they already knew your old Pi password, or even incredibly if they had your seed phrase. The passkey is like an extra armored door they have to get through first.
Exactly right. It's a fundamental upgrade. It protects you across different attack vectors, even if some of your other account info might already be compromised.
Okay, the why is crystal clear. Let's get practical. People need to do this. The good news is it sounds quick. Less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's designed to be really fast. First thing, just a quick check. If you're not seeing the passkey option pop up, just make sure your Pi Network app is updated to the latest version.
Good point. So app updated, step 1 proper.
Look for that pop-up saying protect your Pi with one tap. Just hit the add passkey button. Or if you missed the pop-up or closed it, you can usually find the option in your profile settings within the app itself.
Okay, found it, clicked add passkey. What's step 2?
Step 2 is an important check. To make sure you are the one setting it up, the system will ask for your current Pi account password. If you've forgotten it, don't panic. There should be options right there to recover it, usually through an SMS code sent to your registered phone number.
Right, so entering the existing password proves you're the legit owner before you lock it down with the new method. Makes sense.
It's a crucial security step, exactly. Prevent someone who might have temporary access to your unlocked phone from quickly setting up their passkey and locking you out. You need to prove current control first.
Okay, password confirmed. What's the final step? Step 3.
Step 3 is where you actually create the link. The app will guide you to use your phone's built-in security. So you'll use your Face ID or your fingerprint sensor or confirm your screen lock, PIN, or pattern, whatever you use to unlock your phone normally. This action securely creates the passkey and links it to your device's secure hardware.
And once I do the fingerprint scan or enter my PIN, is that it?
That's pretty much it.
Right.
You should then get an email confirmation saying the passkey is set up for that device. It's a small bit of effort for a massive security upgrade.
Okay, let's wrap this deep dive up. The takeaway seems clear. Pi is moving towards mainnet. Value is increasing, attackers are noticing. This passkey, using the WebAuthn standard, is your best defense against phishing and device theft. It offers faster, safer access without needing a password for the app. Doing this now isn't just recommended, it feels essential.
Totally essential. And thinking bigger picture for a second, Pi adopting these robust, industry-backed standards like FIDO and WebAuthn, that's significant for the project's credibility. It signals that for crypto projects aiming for real mass adoption, for building lasting trust, relying on old-school passwords just isn't going to cut it anymore. It sets a higher bar for professionalism and security in this space.
That's a really interesting point about the whole sector evolving. So for everyone listening, If you haven't already, find that Add Passkey option in your Pi app. Do it now. You know why it matters, how it works, and how simple it is.
Stay informed and definitely stay secure.
We'll catch you on the next deep dive.